this time, I would like to please bring out Victor Cross.
Oh. Keep all your stuff on the table.
Oh my goodness.
Hide all the valuables.
I seriously think he's got some mental issues.
He's got a rat. Oh, that's the bell. Oh,
Yeah.
Do we have any extra candy?
That's a rapper.
We don't. Victor Cross has a monkey wrench, and apparently a child left a teddy bear on our table, and now he has that. And I fear for the teddy bear.
I seriously wonder what is going through that man's head right now.
Well, I will say one thing.
Flip-flops. Is he gonna wrestle the teddy bear?
Oh, the poor bear.
It's not baseball time, man.
Oh, and he's just a devastating elbow to that little teddy bear.
Teddy bear.
See this? Looks just like Ric Caurdiea.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Little cub.
Oh, just stomping away on that teddy bear.
I think he's got some unfinished business with Ric Caurdiea.
That is what it sounds like. Oh, that's not where you want to put a teddy bear.
What's he do? Oh!
Goodness gracious.
That poor teddy bear.
The humanity, that teddy bear has been splattered all over the canvas.
Come on out here and give me my match.
He's calling out Ric Caurdiea.
He means business.
Absolutely. That poor teddy bear.
No. Ric Caurdiea coming to the ringside.
And usually we see.
I think they got some unfinished business. Taking a lock horns here.
That is a dangerous looking Ric Caurdiea.
Somebody rescue the poor bear. The poor teddy bear.
You're not the brightest tool, are ya? You're calling me out for a match. If you actually looked at the card in the back, I have a match for the Heavyweight Championship tonight.
That's true, he does.
You and me, we're gonna have our time not too far down the road. But if you're really looking for a fight that bad, I think I have someone for you. A friend in the back. How about you take on this man?
What do we got here?
The Dark Star Logan!
Dark Star Logan! We have not seen him since the Bunkhouse Brawl, where he went in and decimated competition. Good to see Dark Star Logan back here.
Tell me about him, Sean Whalen. Tell those at home who might not know.
I don't know much about him. I know he's here and he means business. He is all business in the ring. I think he's going to get his hands on Victor Cross here.
I'm very curious to see what this is all about.
They're not going to be afraid to mix it up. I would not do that. This is going to be stiff, I can tell you that much.
This is an official match.
Elbow strikes after elbow strikes. Jeez. Ow! This is going to be a hard-hitting contest.
Absolutely, some stiff forearms there.
Jeez. Just knocking him into next week with those stiff elbows and forearms. Right to the head.
Absolutely, Cross is a little wary there. Strong.
Again, we have not seen Dark Star Logan
very low.
since the bunkhouse.
Oh,
holy
my.
cow! He got some air.
Usually when you see a cannonball in the corner, it's a front flip senton, but he just flew at him.
Knee right to the throat of Victor Cross.
Absolutely. And Ric Caurdiea still here at ringside watching on. He is absolutely loving Victor Cross getting taken down right now.
Irish whip.
Irish whip counter there. Oh!
Running into the brick wall known as Victor Cross.
Those double arms out, that big squish-like maneuver. Victor Cross is 100% power and 100% aggression. And lately he's been 100% goofy.
Off his meds maybe. And he's just sitting down right on the lower back.
Well, when you're that big, you can do that. That's a viable submission maneuver when you're the size of Victor Cross. Logan showing off some power, though.
He went into the bunkhouse brawl, and he threw people around like they were
Oh, I thought he was going for a...
Is he going for a belly to back?
I thought he was going for an electric chair for a moment.
He's going to try to get the big man up and over.
No, not today, says Victor Cross. Big clothesline.
Victor Cross flatlining him. And he's just up pure reflex. It's a 2 count.
You can hear Caurdiea trying to get these fans behind Logan.
Victor Cross with a headbutt.
Yeah, Victor Cross is just wearing down. A solid closed fist. The referee needs to get in there and check those. Clubbing blows. You got to stay on Victor Cross. Try and keep him down. Little bit of momentum.
2 feet putting Victor Cross right into the turnbuckle.
Nice corner turnbuckle drop kick. And trying to drag Victor Cross. Good luck.
Trying to pull him across. Working away on that leg and that ankle.
Absolutely.
Again, always a smart way to wear ring boots or ring shoes to the ring so you don't have your bare feet exposed.
Absolutely, but Cross is taking it upon himself to no longer wear shoes. Logan seems to be picking him up by his ears now. He's clubbing blows again, just trying to keep and wear down. Running neck breaker.
Nicely executed. Hooking him. Again, very smart strategy. Hooking the leg, gets a 2 count.
Absolutely. Victor Cross, you have to imagine Victor Cross is going to be a little off his game. He was out here calling out Ric Caurdiea and instead got Dark Star Logan. Not at all what he expected.
What's he?
Looks like a
variation of a camel clutch.
It's like a half camel clutch. He's only got one arm hooked.
And he said it tastes like, I don't want to know.
Did he lick him or something?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Logan looking for something here, getting Cross on his back, and it looks like he's going to go up to the high rent district. What do we expect to see here?
High flying. Going for a 450,
but he lands on his feet.
Kick him in the face. Back senton.
Nice senton. It's not often you see someone attempt a 450 and be able to land on their feet.
Absolutely not.
And throughout this match, Caurdiea has gotten closer and closer to the ring to support, I'm assuming, his friend.
And good buddies.
Must be a big splash.
2 count.
Impressive, able to kick out. That's a lot of weight coming down on you.
2.5 count there.
Big stomp. Where is Victor Cross going? Oh, he's getting that monkey wrench.
You gotta be kidding me. I don't think
Caurdiea getting up on the apron.
He's gonna get a DQ.
Oh, DQ. He might get Logan might have to go to the hospital.
He's got him up! Oh!
He didn't quite get all of that. Looked like he was going for a Samoan drop.
A Samoan drop, a Death Valley driver. He could have picked him up for anything. Is he going to get him up
It
there?
looks like he's going for it
He's
again
going for
here.
it again.
And he's got
He's
Victor
got
Cross
him
in the
up for a
fireman's carry
Death Valley
position.
driver or a Samoan drop. What's he going to deliver him with? He's got him hooked! Death Valley driver! Oh my goodness!
And look at Victor Cross already starting to get back to his feet.
He's up! Vicious form!
Yeah, I think it was a European uppercut.
European, excuse me. Holy moly!
Cross gets taken down.
Here's your winner, Darkstar Logan.
Wow!
Cross put down by the surprising Dark
Talking
Star
about
Logan.
making your second run of an impact.
Absolutely. Victor Cross came out here looking to get himself some of Ric Caurdiea, instead got himself some of Dark Star Logan, who impressively
Very
hit a Death
impressive.
Valley driver on the Man Mountain known as Victor Cross.
He took him down, no hesitation, using all of the strength.
And I can
And
only
picked him up, and
imagine.
now he's wiping his feet on him in the ring.
I can only imagine that this is just going to continue to twist and bend and ruin the psyche of Victor Cross.
I think Victor Cross has lost what's left in his mind.
And we will see Ric Caurdiea again later on tonight when he challenges the real deal Michael Reaver for that MWO Heavyweight Championship,
Gonna be
which he will not be winning.
I don't know about that. Never say never.
The only contest is for the MWO Tag Team Championship, scheduled for one fall.
I forgot.
Oh no. It's the McCains.
I forgot that they're the new #1 contenders.
And this is
That's Riggs.
Riggs McCain. Where's Yost McCain?
I'm unsure.
The stars in the skies. One half of the McCains. Reads McCain.
My
Riggs
assumption
McCain.
would be that Yost looking to make an even grander entrance than normal, allowing Riggs to come out first.
You don't know what to expect from Yost McCain.
No, we don't know what to expect from either of these. Are they brothers, friends,
I
cousins?
don't know if
Isn't it
they're-
your job to find out? This stuff?
Maybe we'll just go on record and say that they're cousins.
Cousins.
They're cousins.
The McCain cousins. And there's the worm.
Any worm,
Do you think they sing their own theme song?
they might.
I hope so.
That would be scary.
The real question is, where's Yost McCain?
I don't know.
Well, that's not Yost McCain.
But I think they're not impressed either.
And please welcome from Hagley, Michigan, your MWO Tag Team Champion, the Cross Brothers.
Now I know that the Klaus brothers will do whatever it takes to retain their belts, even if it's got to be a little underhanded. But to face one man, that seems
Maybe
unfair.
Maybe they got something up their sleeve.
I can't hear, but why does Jeff Klaus have a microphone?
He's not.
Klaus does have a
Yeah, that worries me.
And you need to watch it because Jeff Klaus will let you know how he feels.
If you're watching at home, plug your children's ears.
Socks and sandals, bro. We're really doing this. Socks and sandals. That is obvious.
Socks and sandals.
You know, Jason. You know what I see here? One bikini. Isn't there a purple one and a red one?
Dose became.
Green.
Green, that would be Yost.
So how are we going to have a tag team title match with one bikini?
That
One
was-
very pasty white bikini.
That's,
You know, we appreciate the fact that you're willing to do this 2-on-1. But the fact of the matter is, I mean, let's be honest. That's not really a fair fight, is it? You're new, and we appreciate what you're trying to do here. And the fact of the matter is, Your partner's not here. Injuries are a part of this business, and it's unfortunate.
Well, there you go. I guess Yost
So
Kane must
the
be
way I
hurt.
see it,
Something.
there cannot be an MWO Tag Team title defense if there's only one of you. Because we don't want to humiliate you. We actually like you. That worm thing you just did, that's impressive.
At least someone likes Riggs.
And he's
McCain.
going for Riggs McCain to do the worm.
Look at that.
But we know this music.
Now, are the Azul Warriors?
That is the Marvel.
I guess he's not the Blue Marvel anymore.
He has had issues with the Klaus brothers and the McCains for that matter.
Absolutely.
And taking the microphone from Jeff Klaus.
You know, I propose an idea. You know, seeing that you don't have a partner and I don't have a partner, I say we have a chance to make history and take the titles from the Klauses. What do you say?
Well, it sounds like the MWO Universe is okay with it.
See, you and you. He doesn't have a partner. You don't have a partner. We all know why you don't have a partner.
Sometimes you have to spell things out for Jeff
Is this fair?
Klaus.
You want to do this? It's your title match.
Let's give him a shot.
Seriously?
Riggs agreeing.
Riggs McCain.
He is agreeing.
And the Marvel.
I wonder how Yost is going to feel about that.
I guess let's make it happen.
Again, this is our tag team title match is now Riggs McCain and the Marvel
Because
against the Klaus brothers.
He's not the Blue Marvel, but he's not the Red Marvel, so he's just the Marvel.
I believe he is just the Marvel.
And the Klaus is okay with that.
Well, I'm sure the Klauses are okay. They're a well-established, decorated tag team against two guys who have only fought each other. Two guys who really, as far as I could tell, don't like each other.
Well, I guess what we got going here is they both wear masks.
They both wear masks.
And they're wearing red.
And
so we'll
at
just
some
call them
part of them is wearing red, yes.
the Riggs Marvelous Riggs. There we go.
Marvel McCains.
The Riggs.
Riggs and McCain.
Riggs and Marvel. Not Riggs and McCain. Riggs and McCain is teaming with the Marvel tonight, and we have
You can tell we're even
the
a little
marvelous,
off, a little
the
thrown off
marvelous
here. McCain. The marvelous McCain.
The marvelous McCain. Marvelous Riggs. Riggs Marvel. Marvel Riggs. I'm not worried about it. We're going to hook it up here tonight in a tag team action. I'm not going to keep trying to figure out what the name of the team is.
No, let's.
We got the Marvel. We got Riggs McCain. We got the Klauses, the tag team champions, defeating your buddies.
And we have a match. Here we go. A nice handshake there.
Gentlemanly gesture there by our one half of the tag team champions, Jason the Basher Klaus.
And
Collar and lockup.
Let's see how Riggs fares without his Yost.
And without his dancing partner for sure.
Huge opportunity for these two masked men.
Again, very low center of gravity, locking horns.
And you can tell that Riggs almost seems a little hesitant to tag in the Marvel, but he does make the tag. And in comes the Marvel, who lots of history with the Klaus brothers over the past few months.
Most definitely.
And of course his partner, Crisis, we do know, out injured. And
I don't know if he's going to be able to lock horns.
there we go. Looks like we'll be having a classic. Oh,
trying to cheat. Look at that. Slap to the face, kick to the Netherlands.
Well, I think it was a little south of the Netherlands.
Could have been the inner thigh. Off the rope elbow.
But we do have an experienced referee in there, so if it was low, this
Referee
match would be
Dan
over.
Tanner definitely would have called the DQ. Nice scoop and a slam there.
Oh, personally, as I like to call him, distracted Dan Tanner. He's always distracted when he's in the ring. A lot of things
Make a
slide when
wish.
he's around.
And I don't think that wish was for his legs to go apart that far.
No, I don't think that's anyone's wish.
Shoulder blocks, just chop city.
My, that was a chop.
Felt it over here.
You can hear it, you can feel it. So we have, that is...
Foot to the side of the head there. Thought he was going to go for a neck snap. Decided not to, just decided to kick him right in the side of the head.
Yep, and this is Jeff Klaus tagging in Jason Klaus.
Using the strategy of cutting off the ring.
And if you're just jumping into the video now, you are seeing Riggs McCain and the Marvel teaming together, and this is for the MWO Tag Team Championships.
Most definitely. Riggs McCain deciding to use he and Yost McCain's
opportunity.
Tag team title opportunity to win gold here tonight. And a thumb full of eyes from the Marvel.
According to Jason Klaus, Yost is injured. That's why he's not here. We don't know with what, but we hope him...
What's he doing out here? Axel James Gear.
Absolutely. I don't know if you
out of the corner of my eye, walking to the ringside.
I don't know if you can see him on camera yet, but Axel James Gear is sauntering out to the ring very slowly.
Not sure what he's got up his sleeve there.
Well, we do know that
he is working. We got Marvel on the outside working on the leg of Jace the Basher Klaus.
Absolutely.
And we got Axel James Gear watching.
And strangeness seems to be following the Marvel wherever he goes. During Skulls and Terran's match, we saw him come down to the ring, and seemingly he was fixated on Tragedy Ann, almost stalking her around the ring. And now Axel James Gear is at ringside. I don't know from the position if he is on camera, but trust me, he is there.
He's got his eyes out there. And could he be scouting for more talent?
That's quite possible. We have seen groups in the past come out and scout out talent and improve the size of their stable, their promotion. And that could be what Axel James Gear is doing while the Marvel continues to work over the knee of Jason Klaus.
Riggs McCain in the ring.
I'm actually quite impressed that this match has gone on as long as it is, taking away nothing from Riggs McCain or the Marvel.
And look at this, nicely executed single leg crab.
Absolutely, it's a textbook submission move.
And he's got him in the middle of the ring. The Basher could reach for the ropes if he could just get there.
Yeah, it's a textbook move, but it's done being done very effectively.
And working on that knee. He's wrenching back on that knee.
And he's utilizing, you can see he's gripping at the knee pad to hold on to his grip and keep his grip firm and not allow Jason Klaus to get out there, but he did make it to the rope. I am still quite impressed that Riggs McCain and the Marvel have been able to do so well against the Klaus brothers. You have to wonder if the Klauses were not taking these two as a serious threat.
A knee right to the knee. Smart strategy, hooking the leg.
Absolutely. Not only that, he hooked the leg that they've been working on throughout this entire match. A surprisingly veteran move for the newcomer, Riggs McCain.
Absolutely. And he's gonna Marvel working on that knee. He could pop a kneecap out of place. Oh my goodness. Stretching it with that rope.
Absolutely, not a good angle there at all.
And he's wrenching back on it again. Again, you could dislocate a kneecap. Tear a tendon in the back of the knee.
And if that happens to the Basher, there's a chance that we might have new tag team champions.
Pulling on, he knocks Riggs to the outside.
Yeah, Klaus pushed Marvel into Riggs, and I think an elbow caught Riggs in the face.
And Basher's up to his feet.
Yes, he is.
Not where you want him to be.
Basher throwing hands.
Throwing some haymakers.
Doing it all on one leg for that matter.
Barely limping around.
Nice drop toe hold.
Very nicely executed.
Again, look at
right there again in the dead center of the ring.
And he did that drop toe hold on the knee that they've been working on. He could have drop toe hold the other knee, but he didn't. He focused on the knee they've been working on, and now he's got him in another modified.
And he's
it's almost
look
like
at this, he's raking the eyes.
Yeah, it is like a modified STF almost.
But he was raking his eyes, not the. It may not be the smartest of moves, but it is the most effective and stomps on that leg.
Absolutely. The Marvel's looking very confident here as he continues to work over the basher, Jason Klaus.
And now he's working on that ankle of that same leg that's been worked on the entire match.
Some solid joint manipulation here. Oh, small package.
He's got him hooked. It's a 2.5 there. Just before he reached the corner.
Absolutely, the Marvel once again focusing in on that leg. It's hard to tell from this angle, but it does look like he's got a modified knee bar locked in, tagging in Riggs McCain. And Riggs quickly into a modified version of a single leg on his own. The basher is in serious trouble here if these two keep working over the leg the way they are.
And again, for a team that was just put together, they're working very efficiently. Again, cutting off the center of that ring, working on a body part. Tagging, frequent tags in and out of the ring, not a bad strategy here by Riggs McCain and the Marvel here.
You're right, and Klaus is throwing some sharp elbows there into the head of Riggs, trying to get out of that, and he's got to do everything he can to get to his brother Jeff at this point. Manhattan drop. That inverted atomic drop, but using that move uses both of your knees, and when you only have one good knee, it's a move designed purely to cause separation. And Jason needs to get in to get to Jeff.
Marvel reaching for it. And is he gonna get the tag?
Oh, and
what the heck is he doing?
Well, I'm not too surprised. I kind of had a feeling this was gonna happen.
That was dirty. I don't care who you are. This kid offered you a tag title shot. Take it for what it's worth.
Absolutely.
Pure fury, House of Fury in there.
Well, I don't agree with Marvel. I can't say I'm very surprised.
That's not how you do things. Marvel, get back in there and help your partner.
Well, in this case, maybe Riggs McCain should learn to not trust people just because they have a mask like you do.
Stiff chop in the corner.
And what is happening here is Axel James Gear seems to be propositioning the Marvel. And the Marvel is following the Shepherd to the back.
And we got Crisis on the shelf. Is he following him?
A big splash there.
And the Klaus's win.
Riggs McCain.
I think the Marvel win with Axel James Gear.
Absolutely, that rose that Axel James Gear carries around seems to have some sort of power as it just shepherded the Marvel into the back. And like I said, it's a shame that Riggs, lost his title opportunity. But maybe if he didn't trust the Marvel solely because he's wearing a mask, and he could have waited for Yost to heal up, feel better, and maybe he wouldn't have got beat down.
And again, what was Axel James Gear doing out here? Was he recruiting to build that stable that everybody in the MWO wants? That extra stable, that power, that chain.
There is a lot of power behind the mind of Axel James Gear, but your tag team champions are still the Klaus brothers.
The following contest is for the MWO Great Lakes Championship, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
Grizzlee.
who is apparently now the die-hard outlaw, as said by our ring announcer Noah.
And it is the die-hard outlaw.
Well, Bam Grizzlee, you know, and I know, not my favorite.
I
But I
think
will
he
give
is
it-
your favorite deep
but-
down inside.
But I will give it to Bam that he does have the ability to get people behind him. He's got a lot of talent.
But I think the equalizer, and that will keep the title on Fabulous Scotty
Oh,
Fraytown.
absolutely. Fabulous Scotty Fraytown. Speaking of
fact.
which, the bringer of storms is making his way to the ring.
Oh, jeez.
And look at who's with him.
I'd still.
And a split Christmas from Minneapolis, Minnesota, your MWO Great Lakes Champion, a fabulous Scotty Fraytown.
Summer Smash was day one of the era of positivity, and the era of positivity is just going to keep growing and multiplying and getting bigger and better.
And where's the pipsqueak? Where's that little runt?
Well, the way that I see it, maybe with these four together, Mr. Positive decided to take the day off, put it into the hands of the people that he knew could handle it.
I'll be honest with you. I'm glad I don't hear that loudmouth
You know, I recall a little while.
shell
I recall a
of
while
positivity.
ago. A while ago, you mentioned that if Scotty Fraytown won the Dragon's Den cage match, that you would stop complaining about him. I think that should carry over onto his new friends
It
in
has
Positive
nothing to do with
Promotions.
his new friends and Positive Promotions. I don't like Mr. Positive. Mr. Positive is not a self-help guru like he thinks he is.
That's
He
because
is a
you're just an
fraud.
unpositive person.
I'm a very positive person.
You need to just...
And look at this.
Right.
Fabulous Scotty Fraytown.
Brilliant! That is why he is fabulous, that is why he is great, and that is why he is and will remain for as long as he chooses the Great Lakes Champion.
So attacking a man when he's not looking is his way of being fabulous.
Well, if Bam Grizzlee wasn't so busy worried about making fans chant his name and cheer for him, then maybe he would have been paying
Look
attention.
at that handful of hands right across the throat.
As I was saying, you just need to sit back and enjoy the era of positivity.
And look at that, J.J. Hughes on the outside. No love lost between him and Bam Grizzlee for sure.
No, and absolutely. Bam Grizzlee is in the proverbial lion's den.
Oh, he caught him.
Nice catch.
Manhattan drop.
That's what it was.
We got another one. Another one, atomic. Bam Grizzlee has got him up, scoop and a slam.
And Bam is using his quickness to keep everything going.
And
Laura
fabulous Scotty Fraytown coming in the hard way
Phoenix,
for
out in the hard
sure.
way. Bam ascending to the
That's
top.
full of steam there.
Our fans seem to be a little confused. They're chanting USA, but as far as I
Over
can
the-
tell, everyone involved in this match is American.
That's, yeah, except for maybe Roberto Cruz.
Bam dumped hard into that solid steel post. Those posts got to weigh what, 300, 400, 500 pounds each
Easily.
of pure steel.
Kick underneath the armpit. Working on that shoulder that had been viciously put into the post.
Yeah. And Fraytown's going to be looking for that CCR bicycle kick or that top rope ram jam, while Bam Grizzly's going to look for that 6-shooter drop and that 5 caliber elbow.
If he hits that 5 caliber elbow, I think you can count the Fabulous One's Great Lakes title reign far from done. Just about finished.
No, I don't know about that.
You put the last bullet in the chamber, and there goes your end. And look at the referee.
Referee getting involved a little bit there.
I mean, the referee does have a right to make J.J. Hughes and Roberto Cruz go back to the locker room.
Yeah, but if
Laura Phoenix is the only one out that should be out there. She is the manager of Positive Promotions when that pipsqueak, Mr. Positive's not around.
Once again, Bam tossed right into that solid steel post.
And he's working on that arm, definitely putting some pressure on the shoulder. You could pop a shoulder out of place.
The Fabulous One is not playing around today. He came out of the block hot, and he has not let up on Bam Grizzlee. Fraytown currently is the longest reigning champion in the MWO currently. Pushing a 1 year long reign with that MWO Great Lakes Championship.
He's working there. Roberto Cruz saying ring the bell. We're not ringing the bell.
Well, we're not allowed to ring the bell. That's not our job. If I'm not mistaken, Scotty Fraytown picked up that Great Lakes Championship last October.
That is correct.
So he is only a month away from having a year-long run with that championship. And that belt has never been greater, if you ask me.
His knee going right across the back and bending the arms back to see if the shoulders will meet. Not a bad submission idea from the Fabulous Scotty Fraytown.
No, not at all. That's not one of those submissions that you can usually get a win off of, but it is one of those ones that can lead to a win.
Rake of the eyes. Taking Bam Grizzlee down, but not out. Here, Bam Grizzlee giving it all he's got. Look at that smart move by the Fabulous One. Hooking the arm for the scoop slam. Not a smart move by not hooking the leg there.
No, you're right. He should have hooked the leg there. But as the Cody Leedy said on my first day of commentary, sometimes you go for a pinfall not to get the win, just to make your opponent lose more energy.
Definitely a smart strategy there. Nonetheless. Hammerlock, simple moves.
Absolutely. And now much like with the suplex, much like with the scoop slam, he locked that arm behind his back, lifted him up for that belly to back drop, and just dropped him hard.
And there he goes, hooking the leg, gets a 1-2. Forearm right across the bridge of the nose and the face.
And another quick cover. Making Bam use all that extra energy to kick out so he can't mount a comeback.
Fans slowly getting behind him here. The fans love him here.
They do. Bam Grizzlee, easily one of the most popular competitors within the MWO. But popularity doesn't mean anything when you're in the ring with greatness.
He's going. And again with the thumb to the eyes. Stopping that momentum that Bam Grizzlee has been trying to mount this entire match.
Yeah, if it was that big of a deal, the referee would have disqualified him.
He's got him hooked. Reverse DDT.
Nice maneuver there.
2.5. We can only certify that if the Fabulous One leaves here with the Great Lakes title, that the party the Positive Promotions will throw will be one for the ages.
Fraytown was looking to lock in an Americana lock there. Modified jiu-jitsu maneuver.
And working on that arm, he is going to separate his shoulder in this match if he keeps on the offense like he's been doing.
Absolutely. If I was Scotty Fraytown, what I would do right now, I would lock in an anaconda vice and end this.
I would definitely do some kind of submission hold, an anaconda vice, an arm bar, an arm breaker, something to take my opponent down and out. And a desperation jawbreaker. Fraytown wild.
Bam bringing those fists.
And a big elbow to toast it off.
And you can see all those maneuvers with each move.
Irish, look at this.
Sorry, with each high impact move, Bam's shoulder
got him.
its damage there.
Look at this. Split into the reverse.
Solid move there.
That's right.
Fraytown's looking a little dizzy off that spinning neck breaker, looking for that hillbilly elbow. Not able to hit
Got him
it.
hooked. Fraytown
Arm wrench DDT.
cradling just about every part he could cradle. Two
I'm
count.
very impressed that Bam was able to kick out there. Fraytown locked in a hammerlock, hooked the leg, and dropped Bam hard on his head with that DDT.
Nice move. Fraytown calling for the end. Is he going for the Ram Jam? Can definitely hook the Ram Jam here tonight.
Now, Bam's already up to one knee. I think Fraytown might have went up a little too soon.
Oh,
Fraytown
underneath. Wow, he is clubbing him.
The Fabulous One doesn't make many mistakes in the ring, but going up for the Ram Jam at that time was one.
Right here in front of us. Jordan, here they go. He's going to hit it. A second rope superplex.
And that shook the entire ring as Fraytown came down all the way from the top.
And JJ Hughes trying to stick his nose in where it doesn't belong.
Yeah, his nose belongs there. His nose belongs on TV along with the rest of him. He's looking for that 5 caliber elbow, I think.
He's setting up for it. Oh, and the referee's down.
Takes down the ref hard.
Clobbered the ref. What is it? He's got that jewelry.
That's that 24
Roberto Cruz.
That's that 24 karat gold.
Kicked him in the
Way
Kicked him in the
downstairs.
southern. Whoa!
Oh, and now Bam Grizzlee. Oh, and
Referee calling for the foul.
that is a disqualification. Bam Grizzlee illegally went downstairs with a low blow and then utilized Roberto Cruz's 24 karat jewelry.
That's not how you win a match.
You're right, that's how you lose a match.
Great Lakes Champion, the fabulous Scotty Fraytown.
Not how you want to win a match.
Oh,
Here,
you're
I
absolutely
can't believe this.
What?
That Roberto Cruz stuck his greasy jewelry in there, and Bam Grizzlee almost walked out of here with the Great Lakes title.
Well, if Bam Grizzlee wasn't trying to cheat by using those weapons, then maybe he would be the television
You gotta
champion.
be kidding me. Scotty Fraytown put his hands with that chain and about clobbered Bam Grizzlee
You're right,
with
he
that
did do
chain.
that. But if Bam Grizzlee was as good a guy as everybody says he is, he wouldn't have went low and he wouldn't have picked up the chain. Scotty Fraytown is still the Great Lakes champion, and the
makes
era
me
of
sick.
fabulous positivity is still upon us.
Makes me want to throw up.
The following contest is an over the top rope battle royal.
All right.
All right, this is one of my
Got some-
favorite match types.
Look at
Hey, look who's back. Couple new faces.
New faces, new places. The Cody Lee.
Cody Leedy.
We have Chris O'Connor.
Oh, and look at there's Omega.
Codename Omega.
Blackwell. Hey,
Blackwell, look at the
your friends
positive.
are back. Loco coming back down to the ring.
Tyson Dean.
Out comes
Blackwell.
DJ Edwards.
DJ Edwards.
Blackwell, Laura Phoenix.
The main attraction, JJ Hughes out here. Laura Phoenix. He's not afraid to mix it up. This gentleman with the singlet on, I'm not sure of his name. I will have to have my people do a little research so we can get a little more information on this guy.
Please do. And just looking at who's in the ring, you would have to put your money on Big Blackwell.
Absolutely. You never doubt Blackwell. The size of Blackwell alone, it's going to take at least 3 or 4 men to get him out of the ring, if they can get him out at that point.
Oh,
and Codename Omega also, they're going to mix it up as well.
Yeah, we haven't seen him for about a month and a half. And one half of the Dean boys, and back after
Tyson Dean.
Back after a few month hiatus is Chris O'Connor.
Blackwell just not seeming impressed with any of these guys.
No, Blackwell's just
and we're mixing it up. What the heck?
Codename Omega just eliminates himself, I guess.
What the devil? And Chris O'Connor
welcome back.
The Blackwell.
Codename Omega has been eliminated.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, that was not what I would have done, that's for sure.
But again, you're trying to mess with Blackwell. You're going to get your chest caved in.
Oh, yeah.
Not a good way.
Valor Society looking to dump out Steel. And Laura Phoenix, I believe, might have just went low on Loco.
Low on Loco, I like it.
He might not be having another
this
little
gentleman
one
with the yellow singlet, I don't know his name. Again, I do apologize to our home viewers, and I think Chris O'Connor is going to end up on the other side of some big Blackwell chops.
Oh, and that is going up against Blackwell in any capacity is a bad move, but going up against Blackwell by yourself in a battle royal might be the worst idea he's ever had.
Definitely not a smart one.
And aside from Codename Omega's elimination of himself, we have not seen any other eliminations yet.
We got Loco.
Loco looking to get over one of the Dean boys.
Tyson Dean.
A big chop there.
And Tyson Dean holding on for dear life. And what's this? Is that...
I believe that's...
Is that Fat Tony?
I think it is. I've never seen him in...
Roberto Cruz.
Oh, Roberto Cruz has been eliminated. Oh, no, wait, I think he's just stretched out. Oh, but there goes Chris O'Connor.
See you later, Chris. Steel going to eliminate Laura Phoenix.
Laura Phoenix eliminated.
And what mindset? And Loco,
Blackwell takes out the
out.
Valor Society, and it looks like Fat Tony is taking down the Valor Society. Well, I'm saying it right now. My pick to win this whole thing is JJ Hughes.
I'm still putting my money on Blackwell. DJ and Loco have been eliminated.
And Roberto Cruz. Oh, and there goes
Billy Bishop.
Billy
Bishop, ladies.
Billy Bishop. Roberto Cruz
has been eliminated.
There goes Tyson Dean.
See you tomorrow.
I won't stand for this.
Billy Bishop saying he will not stand for this. We are down to 4.
Tyson Dean has been eliminated.
It looks like we are down to 4.
Destroying the Valor Society all by himself.
And Simon Page is now joining us at ringside. And Fat Tony still going after the Valor Society.
Loco and Edwards making sure he hits everything he's got in him. Whoa.
Roberto Cruz may have a busted nose out here in front of us. JJ Hughes skins the cat. Oh, JJ Hughes, he was never my pick.
See you later, JJ Hughes.
He wasn't my pick. Blackwell was my pick.
Yeah, you said JJ Hughes was your pick.
I'm pretty sure I said Blackwell was my pick.
Yeah, I don't know about that. And the Valor Society taking it to Fat Tony.
Absolutely, who is not involved in the Battle Royal.
And that big Blackwell just taking down Steel with no problem.
Well, that's my pick, Blackwell. Looking to eliminate the man from the dojo of YOLO. And JJ Hughes trying to get back involved here. Referee's not allowing it to happen.
And look at Roberto Cruz trying to get past the wall of the referees. Oh, they just told you to get out of the ring there.
The Cody Leedy in trouble from Blackwell. Simon Page looking to help a little bit. Referee reprimanding
They're
him.
going to cave his chest in.
Cody Leedy, both feet did not touch, able to skin the cat as well. Blackwell using all of his weight here, trying to wear down Cody to make him just that much easier to eliminate.
And Simon Page actually helping on the outside.
Well, and there goes the Cody Leedy.
Cody Leedy has been eliminated.
The
Well,
Cody
to the
Leedy
best of my
and
knowledge,
Simon Page
This is
laughing.
no disqualification. Simon Page is within his right.
What is going on here?
Blackwell hits that big twisting complete
Hateful
shot.
embrace. And what's he doing? Cody Leedy taking off.
Simon Page, that's right, the hateful embrace from Blackwell. And
what's he doing?
What is happening?
Is he going to go to the top?
What?
No.
And
Blackwell just eliminated himself.
He hits.
Blackwell has been eliminated.
He hits Steele with the hateful embrace.
Winner, Alex Steele.
He successfully hit Alex Steele with the hateful embrace and then just left.
That's the strangest thing I've ever seen.
This
day has been nothing but weird Jordan
It
Savant.
has been a weird day. Well, if you'll remember, at Summer Smash, Blackwell seeming almost reluctant and helping Michael Reaver while the referee was down in his match against the former champion John Campbell.
And what do we have with Codename Omega just
Codename Omega
eliminating
himself
himself?
at the start,
We have Fat Tony coming out,
attacking the Valor Society.
attacking the Valor Society.
And then Blackwell seemingly had it in the bag, eliminating over half of the people
Blackwell,
in
yeah.
the match.
Taking everybody out.
Well, your winner of the over-the-top rope battle royal is Alex Steele.
Alex Steele giving him some credit, trying to figure it out himself over there.
He knows that he didn't eliminate Blackwell, so
He's not going to complain. A
No,
win's
he's
a
not.
win.
And we will turn it back to Noah for our next match announcements.
Good job, Alex Steele.
I mean, I guess good job. He kind of got it handed to him.
It's coming down to that time. Who's ready for your main event of the evening? Let's get it going here. The following contest is your main event of the evening, and it is for the MWO Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first. Introducing the challenger from St. Clair Shores, Michigan. Weighing in tonight at 280 pounds. He is old school Ric Caurdiea.
Ric Caurdiea.
Not the first time we've seen him tonight.
Bringing back Death Star Logan.
Yeah, he was called out by Victor Cross, and he had a little surprise for Victor Cross. And now he is out here looking
Introducing his opponent.
to take that MWO championship.
Will he do it? Only time will tell. And conspicuous by his absence with the entire family, Brother Will Vendetta
Well, there's a good chance that Brother Will Vendetta's at the hospital getting his thumb looked at after the creature feature John Campbell attempted to break it earlier today.
The hate.
One has to question, though, what kind of mood Simon Page might be in after he watched Blackwell just eliminate himself in that battle royal. Well, that's not what this is about. This is about Michael Reaver showing off his brand new MWO World Heavyweight Championship and proving to everyone here that he is the new MWO champion. And this is Chapter 2 of the Book of Reaver.
Chapter 2 of the Book of Reaver.
Well, Chapter 1 was winning the championship. Chapter 2 is his first title defense.
And not that we want him to come by, but here he comes, Simon Page, to the table.
You see this?
Not with him, no. I'm talking about you, Page. Not worried about Blackwell.
You're a better champion. You saw what I did to Cody Leedy. You could be next.
Bring it on.
And Blackwell's planting a chair at ringside and taking a seat. Blackwell firing back at Simon Page. That's a bit of a surprise there. I'm unsure if you heard, but at the start of this match, Ric Caurdiea claimed that these people deserve a better champion. Frankly, I don't think there is much better of a champion than the real deal Michael Reaver.
And I think Ric Caurdiea has a point. It took everybody in the uprising to help Michael Reaver walk out of Summer Smash with the World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, Michael Reaver has some real friends in Simon Page, Blackwell, and Brother Will Vendetta. John Campbell just has his fake friends who only like him because he gives them candy.
Absurd. He wants everybody to share the wealth of being happy. Gives them candy, gives them nice things.
Yeah, because stale fruit snacks and old airheads are nice things.
I wouldn't say they were old. Kick to the gut. Reaver got to use the speed here in the match and experience against old school Ric Caurdiea.
Absolutely. Reaver
You're
is
gonna beat him. You got to outsmart him.
Reaver is an MWO Hall of Famer. And he's going to focus on using that speed. And he will attempt to out-technical Ric Caurdiea, which will not be the easiest task in the world. There's a reason he's called old school, and that's because he is very familiar with the old school style of wrestling.
The way wrestling used to be.
Absolutely. Ric Caurdiea is a catch-as-catch-can style of wrestler. He can catch you from any position and lock in some form of submission move at any point.
Picks him up.
And apparently deliver very solid sidewalk slams, but Michael Reaver able to hang on to that side headlock.
Nice. Smart wrestling there by Michael Reaver.
Absolutely.
Don't take him for a slouch. He does know his game, but he does work at a pace a little bit slower, but a little bit faster, if that makes any sense, Jordan Scavone. He's not afraid to use the speed game, but he always will take and make each move that much more impactful.
And
look at Simon Page
like
on the
I said
outside.
before, distracted Dan Tanner. If you're going to get him as a referee, you might as well use him. And Michael Reaver, as you said, he likes to take things slow. He likes to take things smooth. Michael Reaver operates in the ring like a surgeon. He knows where everyone is at ringside. He knows where his opponent is. He knows where the referee is. He knows where every fan is. Michael Reaver is very precise and careful when it comes to his in-ring actions.
Right to the face.
And you can see on, I believe, the right side of Ric Caurdiea's head, he's got a nice bruise between the ear and the eye.
A very purple-looking bruise.
Unsure where that came from, but I can guarantee you Michael Reaver's fully aware of it, and Michael Reaver's going to exploit it.
Michael Reaver going to take it to him, excuse me. And he's got him right across the rope. Off the ropes.
A nice open hand slap right across the face.
Right to the face.
Michael Reaver is exerting his dominance right now over old school Ric Caurdiea. And he is letting everyone know that not only is he the rightful champion, he is a deserving champion.
And doing it any and every way he can. Full head full of hair, whipping him to the mat.
And Reaver raking back on the chin there.
Dan Tanner checking to make sure he's not using any illegal tactics at all.
No, he is. He's right in the mush there.
Oh, yeah.
And Reaver's going to look to set up that last rights finishing maneuver he uses. Drapes the leg over and delivers a face buster. And Caurdiea, of course, going to look for that blast from the past swinging neck breaker. Textbook snap suplex. Floats over into the cover, hooks the leg. And that sequence right there is why they call him old school.
And Ric Caurdiea using the old school technique of hooking the leg for the pinfall. Definitely smart move there.
Absolutely. Caurdiea is a guy who knows his tape.
Smart move by the champ. Remember, the champ does not have to be, can keep the title via pinfall, submission, count out, or disqualification.
There you go.
Smart move there, excuse me.
That's right.
And a little tongue tied there, right across the back.
And Michael Reaver is, he'll take that win if he needs to that way, but I don't see him needing that right now. He is still in the control of old school Ric Caurdiea. And the real deal, Michael Reaver, is going to stay on top of the old school.
Duck underneath. Full of steam.
Nice flying double axe handle there.
1, 2.
Caurdiea might have made a mistake leaving his feet there. I don't think he needed the extra momentum, and I think the fall may have took a little bit out of him.
5.
Up to a 5 count here.
6.
A double count out, a double in-ring count out would continue to hold the title in the hands of Michael Reaver.
Again, it's the strategy of the champ doesn't have to, can win it, count out or submission, and
That's
still
right.
walk out with that gold around his waist.
They call that
Put them in the
champion's
corner.
advantage. Caurdiea's looking
gonna
to
back it up.
back it up. And Reaver's got to get out of the corner.
Full head of steam. Backing it up.
Unable to get out of the corner there.
Hooking the leg. 2.5 count.
That's a big back end coming at you there. A lot of force, a lot of momentum.
Full head of steam. And Caurdiea.
Reaver was
Wild
looking to fire
swing.
back.
Kick.
Looking for
Is
that
he going
blast
for
from
it?
the past.
Blast from the past.
What are you doing?
Blackwell needs to talk to.
What is Blackwell doing? You gotta be kidding me.
And distracted Dan.
What's
Tanner
Simon Page doing in there?
Get on this back.
Simon Page.
Come on.
Simon Page may have hurt himself.
What is he?
1, 2. Oh! That's not Reaver.
That's come on.
It's beautiful. It's brilliant. It's beautiful. Here comes that last
Reaver
right.
on the rope. Last right.
Hits it. And Blackwell,
I
Page,
can't
and
believe
Reaver.
that.
And
You
this
gotta
is
be
over.
kidding me. Is that really how?
MWO Heavyweight Champion. Representing the uprising, the real deal, Michael Reaver.
Is that how you want to win the match?
That is is called using your mind. Michael Reaver, I've said it before, is one of the most brilliant people within this squared circle of the MWO. And when you pair him with the equally as brilliant Simon Page and the power of Blackwell, and just the icing on the cake, you give him the referee known as Distracted Dan Tanner, there is no way that Michael Reaver is not going to walk out of here your MWO champion. And there he goes, the real deal, Michael Reaver.
Wait a minute. Looks like business may have just picked up.
That's Victor Cross, who, as we know, has unfinished business with old school Ric Caurdiea. Victor Cross, much like many of us out here, are laughing at Ric Caurdiea.
You want a piece?
Let's give it up for Ric Caurdiea one more time.